Hi guys, Jay here from Noble K9 to talk about another commonly misunderstood subject about our dogs, which is growling. Now, I found some videos off of YouTube to show the examples of what I'm about to go through, which we'll look into at the end of the video. To start off, we have to understand why do our dogs growl. Now, there are different types of growls, and the more you spend time with your canine companion, the more likely you'll be able to spot and understand the different types of growls. First, we must understand why do our pups growl. Like aggression, growling stems from fear or overstimulation. There is play growling, aggressive or fear growling. In play, some dogs might be overexcited and let out a couple of growls, usually together with their exaggerated movements and long sweeps of their tails. When engaged in play, dogs focus on whoever they're playing with, and that stimulates them to let out these growls, which are usually higher pitched and it might even turn into a whine, or sometimes barks come out as well. These growls are fine. Just ensure your dog and their playmate don't start playing too rough or get too overexcited, as that might result in snapping or worse. On the other hand, if a dog is guarding a resource or feels stressed, they might let out warning growls, which are usually low and monotonous. These growls, accompanied with some lip curls or baring of their teeth, are used to communicate to the other animals or people to back off because they're not feeling comfortable. Usually, after the target of the growl is not too close to them, they stop growling. Spotting these growls usually mean your dog is close to snapping or biting as well. This is your opportunity to identify and prevent things from escalating. Now we have to look at things not to do. Number one, do not physically try to handle your dog in any form. Whether you're trying to hold their muzzles shut or pick them up and push them away, their fear and aggression might get redirected to you. Number two, never reprimand your dog for growling. By doing so, you're effectively teaching your dog to never growl or never growl in front of you. Now that buffer is gone, and all you're left with is a dog that snaps or bites whenever they feel uncomfortable or stressed. What you should do, separate your dog and their trigger, or move away if you are the trigger. In resource guarding instances, let them calm down, redirect with more positive forms of training, reassure them that you're here for them and you won't let anything happen to them. We have to be the best advocates for our dogs. They look to us for leadership and security. Make the commitment and you will succeed. So now let's look into the first video that I found. So this one is more of a play that I've seen. You can hear. Okay, so this one's really good because at the start you can see this dog is really playing rough. The second dog might not be too happy about it. You see he's pulling and biting. So he wants to get rid of this. He wants to stop. He's trying to run away, but this one is probably still younger and trying to chase him. So you can hear at the start of this video, it sounds really fun. It sounds really playful and the growls. But the moment it got a bit out of hand, they let each other know. Hear that kind of growl? It got really long. It got really exaggerated. And then immediately after that was the shakes. You can see they're de-stressing. And then they disengage. So this is actually decent play. Both dogs are learning the limits of each other as well. So if you want the link to this video, I'll post it up as well. You can look through the rest of it. But I'm just going to go through that part. So this one is a teaching growl. You can tell like he just, the father probably just wants some time to rest and relax, honestly. And the puppies are still trying to play, trying to bite around. They don't want to stop. Usually this doesn't escalate into much more than maybe a warning snap or just the parent trying to hold down the puppy with their mouths. So these are just really parenting growls, I would say. And now something like this. This is an uncomfortable growl. You can see it started off with the lip snarling, and then it went full on to a bark. So obviously, the dog doesn't like this foreign object, which is the back scratcher. He's showing all the signs of, I'm not comfortable, please get that away from me. And then that's the low growl that I talked about. Yeah. So that's one. And this is the resource guarding growl. So you can see the sudden movements, right? So of course this dog really values this bone. He's trying to enjoy the bone, but if someone comes too near it, this is what the dog is going to do. So dogs with resource guarding behavior usually have this sort of reaction. Yeah. They don't mean to bite in this situation, but if you were to step closer to this dog, he might go for you instead because he's afraid that his bone is going to get taken away, his resource. So that is my video on growling. If you guys have any more questions, you can let us know by contacting us through our website or through the comments below. Thank you.